All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's your man Royale Watkins. Welcome to the After I Do live show, Relationships, Love, and Laughter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday afternoon. I'm here actually driving the ship until April decides she wants to bring her behind on camera, but no rush. Y'all know I got this. Ain't nothing new. Been holding this thing down from day one. What's happening, Victoria? Come on in, make yourself at home. Get yourself a snack. A snack with an SHNACK. Not a snack, a snack. Lucille, welcome to the conversation. Natoya, welcome. Hey, Janine, y'all come on in here. I apologize to those who got the flyer that had March the 16th on it and not March the 26th. Little clerical error. I'm in here doing all of the work, so I'll take the hit for that one. Okay. Like I said, late. Take your time. Ain't no rush. I got this. These people ain't worried about you. Ain't nobody asked where's April. So trust. What's up, Nicole? Nicole, what's happening, Nicole Richardson? Nicole, we're supposed to get on a call and talk about some things. Let's try to figure that out. I see you, Eureka. Maryland in the building. DMV, DC was good. Carlawood, Stephen was good. X, let's get it popping. Should have a very lively conversation today, hopefully. Got a lot of things to discuss. Shout out to everybody that was on the Maria. What? Hey, listen, any HBCUs out there? What's the livest HBCU before we even get into this conversation about traditional schools versus HBCUs? Ron, what's good, Ron? Work? What? Who gonna hurt me? Jennifer, you better chill. April is here, and if she wasn't here, it will still be all good. I got this. What's good? What's good, Laura Ramirez from Yonkers? Who else is somebody? Laura Ramirez. April said, "Do you know Donna Howard? She lives in Yonkers. Who's a famous rapper? Who's from Yonkers?" That's my cousin. No, I'm just saying, there's a rapper or a group of somebody. Kai says she went to Rutgers, Alabama State. Y'all come on in. Yeah, April will be here. Don't worry about that. We got this. What a coincidence. I'm in the process of crossing the T's and dotting the I's to go to Savannah State University. All right, shout out to Savannah State. Clark, Atlanta. I see you, Talisha. Yeah. Mary J. Thank you so much, Laura Ramirez, for that. Mary J. Blige is from Yonkers. Yeah, I see you, Karima Mack. Shout out to you. DMX is from Yonkers. Yeah, that's DMX and Mary J. Rutgers, we get it, Ron Workman. What's good, D. Walker? Come on in. Welcome. All right, come on in, April. Have a seat. Join us.
I be doing things.
Lincoln University. What you talking about? You be doing things.
Hi.
But you all dressed up.
I just came back from somewhere. Hi, everybody.
Whoa, zip that thing up. What is wrong with you?
It went too fast.
Boy, scare these people off this damn thread.
Please, be quiet.
Mm-hmm. Why you looking like an extra from a Janelle Monáe video?
You always got jokes. Pineapples.
Okay, you look like the choreographer. You look like you put the whole thing together. Hello. Whoa. We're working. Oh, what you got? All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
April is officially in the building. Welcome to the conversation. I'm super excited. I'm glad to have you here.
Where else I'm gonna be, babe?
You could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. You made a decision.
So we got Morehouse.
Can we wait to get to that?
Confused.
You doing too much. Just slow down.
Hi, everybody.
Let me lead the way.
I got my red lipstick on for Heartbeat.
Heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
You make me feel so sweet.
So weak.
Heartbeat.
You make me feel so weak.
Hey, Lee Branford, you better chill out before I block your ass talking about be quiet like April said. I run this operation, damn it.
Let's pray he has battery. Like, I don't see your battery thing.
No, my battery's good. I charged it.
Good.
I charged it. We're going to be on this one. What's up, guys? I was just saying that I'm super excited to be here with you.
Hey.
To have you sitting next to me. This is a beautiful thing. I'm telling you something. You know what I realized?
What?
It's like if you were in the universe and you had to go into the jungle.
Okay.
You wouldn't want to go into the jungle by yourself.
No.
Right?
No.
You want to go into the jungle with somebody.
With someone.
So that person can have your back.
Yes.
So that if you had to put up or figure out how to make some shelter, you have somebody to help you make it.
Right.
That's what marriage is. You need somebody to walk through this journey with you that's got your back, that can help you put some things together.
Praise them.
Praise them, right?
Praise them.
Hashtag LAWG.
It is a team effort because sometimes when I'm weak, I need you to step on up, and you do.
Facts.
I just be like, tag, I can't do, like, I got nothing.
Let me tell you what I was super proud of. So we have 3 sons, right? And our oldest son, Joey, has little Joey. Y'all seen little Joey on the feed. Yeah. So, no, don't say
no, he's not bad.
But, he's at 2.5 years old. He is going through, we're going to call him the terrible twos, but he's going through having to learn some things. So, instinctively, his dad, Joey, is like, oh, he's going to get a pow-pow. That's what we give him a little pop. Call it a pow-pow. So I had to pull Joey, Big Joey, Fat Joey, I call him, not Big Joey, aside and say, listen, I don't think that's the way you want to start building a relationship with your son by being physical. Right. I said, what kids respond to just as much is being isolated. Right. It's like I said, if you pull him aside, sit him down somewhere, and make him sit there, trust me, he's going to learn the lesson. And sure enough, we went through something today where little Joey was being beside himself. Yep. And Fat Joey needed a timeout, follow through, and it all worked. And all I could do is sit back and go, you know what, man? This dad thing is going to work out, goddamn. It's just those moments that make you proud.
I know, like it's all worth it, right?
He gets it.
Took heed. He did it. It worked.
It was a moment in which I wanted to jump in there and help him be extra dad. And I was like, nope, sit back.
Yeah, let him do it.
Let him be dad. And, he figured it out. So that was my dad moment. Got a little choked up for a second.
A
lot of good dad things going on. Listen, I think I learned from one of the best.
Sometimes you got to have a team. I'm telling you, it takes 2.
It takes a village.
It definitely takes a village, but you got to have the 2 in the house. Oh my God. If you don't have the 2 in the house, that's not true.
One can get it done.
That somebody is there to help.
One can get it done.
One can
get
it done.
But it certainly helps a lot when you have a co-parent.
Yeah.
A co-parent alongside you for the journey. Right. Which brings me to another point really quickly, because somebody inboxed us a conversation that was had, and it's something that we've talked about before. This young lady is like, I've been in a relationship with this gentleman now for 5 years. And I hope she's on the thread and watching this, because I'm going to address
Everybody's trying to get to the
They want to get to HBCUs?
Yeah.
Well, just really quickly, she says she's been in a relationship with this dude 5 years and doesn't know what to do. And she basically said this is the last year. I'm like, well, you've been in it 5 years. Why are you now starting to try to put your foot down? You've already shown this guy that you're willing to stick around. She said every time he has an excuse about what he doesn't want to do this and he needs to fix the roof on his house. And listen, you'll let him drag this thing out for another 5 years if you stick around.
Here's the thing. I got 2 girlfriends that waited 10 years and it happened, and they are great. It took 10 and they end 10. So I don't know. You have to know what your threshold is. I don't think you can just say. But that's it
right there. You have to know what your threshold is.
You can't just say, it's year 5. It has to feel right for both parties. So if you're not willing to wait to see if it's going to pan out, then you need to do something different. But if you're in it and it's good, don't define it. Oprah ain't defining hers. Just don't define it. Whatever you want. If it gets to a point where you can't take it anymore, you don't have to announce it. You will know that day. You will know at that moment, this is it. It won't be on day 55 or year 6. No, you'll know. Trust me, you will know. When you're done, you're done. And you're going to be okay with walking away. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, wondering, I wonder if I stay and maybe I could do this better and he'll change and do that. On that day when you won't care if that Negro became president tomorrow. You'd be like, I'm good. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? You got to be that ready that you don't care what he does. If he get married tomorrow, you'd be like, peace out. I'm happy for you and whoever. Like, you have to be done.
Hey, Val,
done
I
is
see you.
done. You'll know when you're done.
Oh, you definitely know
Because
you're
nobody
done.
could tell me when I was done. When I was done, I was done. And it was no rhyme or reason. It was just like, I'm good. Oh, you know what? Thank you. I'm good.
You mean with your first situation?
You.
Oh, nah, you in it. How you going to say I'm done?
I was done.
Okay, let's not get into this. This is going to be a long...
I need to tell her that. I was done. You get to a point where you were done. Like, I was done. I didn't care what chick he was messing with in California because I was in New York. I was like, I don't care who she is. She could be Janet Jackson. I don't care. When I was done, I was done. I walked away. And here we are.
And now look at you.
He came for
now,
me.
No, we got... No.
Boom.
Okay.
You did.
You got that? You got that off
your
your
church. Oh
my God. Here we go. We've had this conversation already.
Yeah.
I don't feel like revisiting.
We answer this question every week.
But look at you.
But
you go right back to no, you don't.
You came for me. But I didn't care. I was not waiting for him to go.
Oh my God. You were so waiting for me.
He calling my stepmom. He calling my sister.
Oh my God.
He was calling all my friends. I was like, listen, I don't care what he say to y'all. I don't care.
You did care.
Don't even tell. I didn't care, babe. I did not care. I was in church trying to get my...
You was in church praying to God that I called you.
It was a revival session or a weekend of praying.
Jesus,
but this
please.
is like 6 months later. I'm in church trying to get my life right. I'm like, I'm done with him. Who come to church?
I was just coming to church. I didn't know you was there.
You flew from California to come to church in Elizabeth, New Jersey.
I was doing some things. I figured I'd just stop by.
All of them going to tell him I'm at church on a Friday night at 8 o'clock at night. I'm in the pew just a...
Crystal, we'll get to the college talk.
And here he come. I turn around and see him. I'm like, this can't be good. Okay.
So we'll get to that.
You'll know.
You'll know. Right.
And then you will decide if you want him back. Because I decided I would give him one more chance.
Exactly, Lois. But she came back. Exactly.
Why?
Exactly. And look at where she's sitting right now.
Why?
Because she didn't want to be in the jungle by herself.
No, but
That's
I was willing to take that chance. Because
you wasn't willing to take that chance.
Who left who?
You would have.
Who left who?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Let's not get into this.
You.
We can tell the story.
Goodbye.
Okay.
So back to the matter ahead. Could we not answer that question for like 2-3
I
weeks?
know, but people keep inboxing. It's a reoccurring thing. People keep going through it, and I try to help.
I'm trying to help too, but the stories be too long. Next time I'm gonna say, you'll know when you know. Don't put no date, time. All right, let's go. So,
Royce, come. All right, so we're really excited today because we've been having some discussions in house about colleges, right? And what's up, Ralph? We see you. And most of the college conversation is being derived from or coming out of the fact that this young man right here, the middle son, Royce, see if you can see. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. We have a special guest, ladies and gentlemen. That's Royce Amadeus Watkins. Y'all say hi to Royce. Royce, say hi to the After I Do family.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so Royce has managed to get accepted to the top 3 HBC choices that he's applied to.
Right, his choices.
He has applied to, Royce, you could tell him, where'd you apply to, son?
I applied to Morehouse, Hampton, and Howard.
And got accepted to all 3.
Yes.
And we're super proud of Royce.
Super proud.
We can't even tell you how excited we are for him.
I have a side note at the end about this one. But go ahead.
You want to come back to it?
Come back to it.
Because I remember, not only do I remember when Royce was born.
Seemed like yesterday. Seriously.
I remember when Royce was conceived. I was there.
I remember too.
Yes.
So he doesn't want to hear it.
That wasn't by accident.
Babe, okay.
No, I'm just saying, we wanted to make a baby. So we got together and made a baby.
We made this baby.
And this young man, whoa, go ahead.
But so my girlfriends at the time, I was working at Essence Magazine and I was pregnant with Royce and I had them cracking up. I said, girls, y'all gonna laugh, but he gonna be in college before you know it. They were like, oh my God, why are you saying that? You didn't even have the baby yet. I said, mark my words. They are texting me like, we cannot be here. I said, yes, we are. So that was 17 years ago, waddling around Manhattan. Big, I was huge. And it just went really fast. So I say all of that to say it goes fast, guys. It really goes fast.
It does move fast.
Yeah.
And so now we're looking at schools, and
We need your help.
we have visited two schools, Royce.
Yes.
We went to Morehouse.
And we went to Howard.
There's something to be said. There is much to be said about being a Morehouse man. And then we also visited Howard University. And I think we're going to be visiting Howard again and then visiting Hampton.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the three choices. There are a couple other schools that he's applied to. Syracuse University, NYU.
Did you apply to NYU? Okay, NYU.
And
Georgetown.
GW, George Washington University.
And where else? UCLA and UC Berkeley.
Yeah, UCLA and UC Berkeley. Hey, Ayana, there goes Screen Door.
Screen Door. Is Screen Door
Screen
on?
Door right
Where is
there.
she?
Ayana Davis Hernandez.
Screen Door. I
She
just
there.
told y'all about my girlfriend in New York at Essence. 18 years ago, walking around Manhattan, Jacob Javits convention, pregnant, biggest day. And I said to her and Marcia, to Ayana and Marcia, he's going to be in college. We're in my car. I was like, girls, he's going to be in college before you know it. I can't believe you saying that. He ain't even born yet. Ayana,
Okay.
we are here.
All right, y'all do that in text messages. We're here.
How fast did that go? Okay, so here we go.
So now y'all know what it is. We're not rich. We're just doing okay. So the dance is to try to find money. Ayana says Spelman women right across the street, Royce.
He knows.
Lots of smart, intelligent, groundbreaking young ladies that are loose.
Babe.
That's what I think she said. I can't see.
No, she did not say that.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go.
So no, we're talking about school and money, because really at the end of the day, with a young man that's carrying, what's the GPA, Royce?
3.8.
A 3.8 GPA, we should be able to get some scholarship funds, right? And so some money has started to come in. I think Morehouse offered some scholarship money.
Not enough.
But we're waiting to hear from Hampton, and we're waiting to hear from Howard. Still some paperwork to be done. But there is a real consideration that that Syracuse may offer a scholarship, a full scholarship. And so April's response to that is, what's your response to a full scholarship at Syracuse versus him going to Howard? Royce, what's your first choice?
Probably Howard.
Okay, so his first, Royce, are you thinking about fraternities? We'll get to that, Beverly. So his first choice, Howard University, and there may be a real consideration for Syracuse if they offer scholarship money. But again, April, what's your...
I think we got into our top 3, 1, 2, and 3.
X, unpin it, please. Thank you.
We have to get money from them because I want him to go to an HBCU. I don't care if Syracuse. Like, that's going to be really hard to turn down, but it's about the experience. So we're going to have to figure out how to get money from Morehouse and Howard. He can go to a traditional school. He's been to a traditional school. I want something different for him. The more I talk to people that have gone to HBCU.
Yetta said take the full scholarship.
Who said that?
Yetta Renee Jinka said take the full scholarship.
Don't know about that.
Crystal Phillips said if he wants Howard, Howard it is. But look, you know how much Howard University is?
It's a lot of money.
Howard University is $40,000 a year, right? These are real costs.
These are big numbers.
And if you have a school that's offering you a free scholarship, why would you? Because we're not sitting on that kind of money. Like, I may be able to put it together, I may not, but it's not just sitting in my pocket right now. That means I really, literally need to have $200,000 set aside for his education, right? In order to just be able to go here, here's cut the check. He's going to Howard University. That's not the situation right now. And maybe we pay for private school for damn near all of his
half his school. 7 to 12.
7 to 12. Okay. So for the last 5-6 years, he's been going to private.
I'm lying.
Yeah, exactly. 5th through the 12th grade. So that's 7-8 years of private schooling that we paid for 2 kids. And now college education is...
I'm broke.
I'm not
We
gonna
are
say I'm
tapped
broke.
out.
We can't be tapped out. We got to figure it out. But again, my position is, if you have a traditional school, say, I know about the money, it seems good for full ride, but will he be happy? See, this is the question. You don't know these things.
See?
So it comes down
Don't
to
know.
who's to say he'd be happy at a HBCU? That's only a thing that's only something we're going to learn once he gets there.
Yeah.
See, Rodriguez said private universities in the Northeast usually offer full scholarships, and this is what I'm talking about. And I got a feeling, based on his GPA and the fact that he's an honor student, he's a member of the National Honor
Society. I have to say that. Okay. So the side note that I said, put a pin in, this genius got invited to the National Honor Society. You only get inducted in your 11th or 12th grade year. I'm super excited.
Kelly, no, we're not Heathcliff and Claire Huxtable. No.
Oh, I wish we were. So I'm ecstatic. The paperwork comes. I'm like, yeah, I didn't.
All right, Royce, we're good. Unless you want to continue to sit there, you can do.
No, he can sit here. So long story short, the paperwork came. I was too busy working. I said, Royce, you could fill out the paperwork. Questions are, what was your activities? What's your grade point? Write this, write that. I don't need to do that. He could do it. Month goes by, so I happened to ask him on Tuesday of last week, hey, so whatever happened with the application that you sent in? You can answer.
I didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Roy, sit up a little bit.
He didn't fill out the paperwork to get inducted into the National Honor Society. He didn't do it. I asked on a Tuesday. I'm freaking out. I got an instant headache. I'm like, boy, you worked hard. I didn't even think, I didn't even know it was a possibility at this point. It came in the mail. So I was like, oh my God, it's finally here. Long story. So the next day he goes to school, which is Ross's birthday last Wednesday. And he's not the only kid that didn't do it. It was a slew of them that forgot to do it, didn't tell their parents. They were in that office figuring it out because they're not going to not let these kids get into this prestigious, or get the prestigious award. They're going to figure it out. So everybody's scurrying, they're doing it. But the kicker was, it was that night. So on Ross's birthday, when we were supposed to be celebrating, taking him to dinner, was the night he got inducted. So we had to take a rain check with Ross, run up to the school, candle lights, getting this award that people they don't just give this out to anybody. There's only 4 Black kids in the whole, 11th and 12th grade. Was it 4?
Yeah,
4 out of like 100. 4. Like, that's important, dude. So I say that to say my little mommy spidey instincts must have said, just if I didn't ask that last Tuesday, it would have been a wrap. It would have been a wrap. So I say all of that to say, we worked hard. I want him to have what he wants. I want him to be able to go either Howard Hampton or Morehouse. And they have to show us the money. So I need to figure this out. If anybody has any advice, what we could do.
Advice, if you got any connections of anybody working the goddamn scholarship department.
They didn't even give him half. That's not enough. So Morehouse, we love you, but we need some more money. Howard, we're going next week. We need some money. So I don't know what else to do.
Yetter, hold on. Yetter, we're absolutely going to make sure we apply to the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship Fund. We'll do that. And as well as the UNCF Fund. Kai said her daughter was awarded $16,000.
Really?
For her 4 years.
So, I mean, the big thing is Royale's like, let's apply to FISC. We did FISC, but we never finished the paperwork. We didn't finish the paperwork for a lot of those other HBCUs. And he was like, if he gets in, he should go. But that's not where he wants to go. So it becomes a matter of me as a mom. Do I give him what he wants, or do I give him where the money is going to be at a FISC, a Lincoln, or some other HBCU, or if a package comes from Syracuse or NYU or whatever, do we send them there? I wasn't even prepared for this. I just felt that Morehouse was going to give him a full ride. I was praying on it. They gave him nice money, but it's not enough. So I'm at a place where I just don't know. and I'm just tired of stressing over it.
Hey, Heather, I completely agree with you. This is something that I had a long conversation with one of my brothers about yesterday, um, about the importance of donating to HBCUs.
I already told him.
The importance of, not for him, for the people, everybody across the country.
You're right.
Like if everybody donated $100 a year to
right.
these HBCUs would have plenty of money so these kids can be educated.
That endowment is serious. That's why, and it is what it is. The Harvards and the Yales, their endowment is so huge. Like you can't even wrap your brain around it. You know why? Because the alumni and they get private donors, they keep that endowment like hundreds of millions
Derek
of dollars.
Fox, I see you. Ashley, I see you.
Don't. So there's a real crisis. Like we need to really, and I'm going to put myself on it. And I told Royce, if you have the opportunity to go, you are going to make it your life's mission to give back. We have to. We need to do something because I'm only thinking about it because I'm in it, but I'm in it now and I get it. And I want to help other kids, from this point on, being able to go. So if we have to start some type of scholarship fund in the kid's name or whatever, it ain't even important. Just to get it done.
Yeah.
Yo. Because you're right. If everybody gave $100 a year.
Listen.
We could have kids in the inner city going for free. Do you understand how powerful? Do you know how many little kids can't go to college? Not even like community schools. Like we could change some lives. Seriously.
What kind of peppers are these?
Shishito.
This is our new after I do snack, shishito peppers. So,
so Royce, the bottom line is we're doing our best. We're gonna take all.
It's not a game.
It's not a game.
It's not a game. I'm embarrassed too because I see somebody said you should check into. Dr. Renee said you should check into what you have available to you as a vet. Child, we don't even want to start that conversation. Please don't piss my wife off because you're absolutely right. I should know what I have available to me as a vet, but your boy has yet to do the paperwork and get all of that stuff taken care of. And then you start trying to play catch up, and it's too late. If you're trying to play catch up,
he's got homework to do.
It's already too late. What is Derek Fox saying? I have 2 students at Howard. That's one we are having these conversations right now. But Derek Fox, they are called conversations, not conversions. All right, Sir Big Fingers.
So Derek, I believe you said one got a full scholarship. Good for you. Good for you. I wish. I hope they haven't said anything. So I don't know
look,
how much money he got.
Is there anybody that follows us on this damn thing that's balling out of control and could just pay for my son to go to school? But look, I don't want to bless you, son.
And here's the thing. We saved for college.
Oh my God.
And when they're babies, you feel like, I'll save next year. I could do it next year. Next year I'll put some money. So we had a nice fun. And then the writer's strike happened. I'm being honest. We went through that money so fast.
Kaz, I just want to say, listen, I know you think it's available to me as a vet, but if you qualify as a vet for a certain level of disability, your kids actually can go to school as well. So
that's Joey.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Looking like
dark chocolate.
And put the free.
I took the free one too.
I saw it, but I said, I'm sorry.
Hey, how y'all? All right.
Maybe they just advertising on the curb.
Free. Good, come on.
I told y'all not to fall for it, didn't I?
Can we stay focused here?
Okay. Go ahead.
So, again, if you have kids that are in grade school now, please start putting money aside for them in college.
I could not, and I know you're like, they don't know what they're talking about.
James Mackey Sr., I'm not a disabled veteran per se, but if I need to be to get some money, please inbox me.
Well, you don't put it on.
No, I'm just saying.
Your back hurt.
Everything hurts. I can't see. And I'm ringing in my ear. Yes, maybe I am disabled. If it's going to get me some money, yes.
Well, he hasn't done the work, so. Oh, my God, that one's hot. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Whew.
Um,
So we have some work.
yeah, there's work
The
to be
issue
done.
is you really have to start now. And I know it all sounds so cliche and we older and you 20 something and you like, I got time. You don't have time. I promise you, your kid will be 18 before you know it. I promise you. And you'll be in the same boat.
Yes, darling, I am shell shocked. All of that. Mike Kilo, welcome to the conversation.
So we're at this point where we spent all our savings, every dime. We had a lot of money saved, but we spent every dime trying to survive. You know what I mean?
Derek,
We're here in Hollywood. It's either feast or famine. Checks are coming in or they not. And when they not, I'm not kidding you. It's just insane.
All right, Derek, tell Marlene I said I apologize, smacking all in people's ear while we're on the
Sorry.
live show. Thank you, April. Put that away. Thank you, love.
Okay,
You're
so
awesome. So, I
here
mean,
we are.
Exactly. Here we are trying to figure it out at what feels like the 11th hour. But the good thing is he gonna go somewhere.
Go somewhere.
Dr. Renee said hit the casino. No, we ain't taking this money and hitting the casino.
I need to hit the lottery. So I feel bad. I feel like we dropped the ball, but we didn't because it was either pay the mortgage, pay the lights, or keep the college fund. So we did what any parents would do, I think. We kept the lights on, we paid the mortgage. And now we're here. He did the work. So we're hoping he gets rewarded. That's all we're saying. You know, Morehouse, God bless you. You gave us something, but it's not enough.
Yeah, we just got to go back to them and ask for more.
Now we're at the point where we have 2 kids about to leave. We need to work and save money for us. You know, we have to spend every dime on these children. And it's like, you know, I don't want to pay any more money for school. I don't.
Michelle Little said, God will provide. Well, can you give them our bank account number and have them provide it this week?
It's crazy.
So we can see it?
So that's it. I don't want to have an argument with my husband because this is where we are. And
why would you even say you don't want to have an
because
argument? We're not going to have an argument.
We already had the argument because you were like...
It was a conversation.
No, you got heated because I feel as a mother and, you know, he going to go where he want to go. So if it's Howard and they don't get, God forbid, nothing, he's still going to go to Howard and we're going to have to figure it out. I'm not going to tell my baby no. I just can't. Not when he's done everything I asked him to do. And now, for whatever reason, lack of funds or so many kids, you know, because of the state of where we are, there are so many kids that would have never thought about HBCUs now going to HBCUs because it's just insane out there with the new 45 president and, you know, whatever views have changed or whatever. It's a real thing. The numbers have really doubled and tripled. So you got all these kids worthy, but not enough money. And there we go again. We got to start funding these HBCUs. Whatever happened to the United Negro Fund? Is that even thing?
Yes, it is. People saying apply for that.
Okay.
So, Unbothered Arnold, I hear what you're saying. He was saying that basically people take out loans for cars. He said, you should do that for education. But again, one, I don't have a loan. I didn't take out a loan for my car.
I did, and it took me, for college, I took out one, and it took me, until I was grown and married to pay it off. That's an option. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world. He could pay it off. You know, we don't want to. Or maybe the first year he'll have to do that. And maybe we're rolling in dough and, you know, we can figure something out creatively and help for the second, third, fourth. I don't know.
Ashley, I feel the same way. You go to college, you pay all of this money to get education, to get more in debt. It really is a system of putting people who can't afford education in debt. You guys be at Howard Unit for the Accepted Student Day. This was Derek, we may actually be there. We're trying to figure that out right now, bro.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? It really is to Dr. Renee's point. She said you may have to pay somebody who understands this scholarship game and knows how to position you to go out and get scholarships. Excuse me.
Well, can we do it in the 11th hour? Like,
yeah, sure.
They are going to want a commitment by May 1st, you know? And here's the thing, Dr. Renee, I did all I could do, started working, had the tutor in place. Him and Royce filled out, you know, maybe 5 to 10 applications for scholarships. Not enough because he's not skilled with that. He is a tutor. I probably, in hindsight, I didn't know, I'm working 16, 17 hours a day. I can't, what I'm doing is like, I'm making the money to pay for it. Y'all figure it out. And it didn't get done. He's working. It's only the kids here. I should have had an independent, whatever that person is called, scholarship finder person on staff to do that. And I didn't know, and we don't have it. So I don't know at this point, is that person even out there that can do it? What's the cost? What can you guarantee? We need $40,000.
So listen, I hear you about Scholly. I hear you about
We're on
work
Scholly,
study. Work
Fast
study
Web.
ain't bringing enough money to really
And guess
offset
what?
the cost.
It's a nice start, but how it told us flat out is so many people that applied. We're on the list. We don't know if we're going to get it. It's a lot of kids people are trying to get educated, and that's great, but it's vicious out there.
Happy Sunday, Betty Banks.
So, it's very competitive is the word. It's competitive.
What's up, Brother Howard?
Every child deserves an education. I get it. So my kids are up against some of the greatest kids, really smart kids across the country. 5.0s going into Howard. So are you going to get that to
Is it possible to get a 5.0?
You are. Yes. If you do all APs, you can get in, 5 point. I mean,
Okay.
a 5.0. Yeah. That's what you need to go to Princeton, like a 4.8. Like, okay, whatever. Pipe down.
Okay, LaCoya, I see you. She said now is 11th hour, but he is a 11:59:59 God. Hello, you gotta say
her.
it.
Thank you. Okay, so that gives it. Thank you for saying that. So, I guess I need to look for this scholarship person.
Valerie Bowden said there are a lot of scholarships offered after their freshman year. They gotta get you in the system first.
You're right, and we know that. Thank you. I told Royale that. I said if he goes and we have to bite the bullet the first year, he's got to perform here. So when we come back in second year, be like, this is what we did. Straight A's, 4 point, whatever. And that's a way too. So thank you for that. We may have to do that and, put our money to it. Lord have mercy. I just can I get a couple of pieces of clothes?
Yeah, send me the info, Dr. Renee, please. And if anybody else has any info or connected to somebody at the HBCU in the scholarship department or otherwise, please DM me. We got to figure this out real quick. So,
how about you commit
young
to
Master
them doing
Royce,
like 3 shows in the next year to
a school?
The funds just go to.
You know what?
Howard.
I could do that. I could do
Like
do a fundraiser at the
wherever
school.
he goes.
Oh, you get excited. You get
wherever
out of my
he goes,
ear.
we are going to jump in balls to the wall. I promise you that. I'm gonna make him do a show or two, and I'm going to start just collecting money. I don't know how. My wheels are turning. I got to figure it out because I'm ashamed that I have not given in all these years, and now I need it, and now I understand how it's important. I don't want another mother or family to feel like this. And whatever I decide to do, I was telling Royale, it's not going to be based on your transcript. It's going to be lottery. 1,000 people apply. It's 100. Take a number, because I don't think just because little Sally had piano and Bobby didn't, because he didn't have a piano, that he deserves. It's going to be very fair. Whoever draw the number, you get the money.
Now there's two people.
That.
Two people said, "What about doing a GoFundMe?"
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I know there's something that just doesn't feel right about.
Thank you, I appreciate
having
it. But
people...
I know if he was doing like a great trip to go study, architect somewhere, I might have him say, "Hey, I need some help." But I don't want.
You know why? What's interesting, because
weird.
A lot of people, if we put out a GoFundMe, they're gonna be like, "Well, he's famous. Why should?" No, I'm being serious. Why should we pay for a famous guy's child to go to a school when I'm struggling my damn self?
Right.
So that's the challenge, because they just assume that you're rich or that we balling out of control, blah, blah, blah.
No, ain't no Bentley
And
house.
we're not.
This a regular house. We got a regular.
This ain't no regular house.
It's a nice house, but it ain't.
Yes.
We ain't balling.
Ain't nothing regular about nothing. This is all God approved and God blessed. So ain't nothing regular about it.
So yeah, that bothers me, to GoFundMe. I would not ask. I could not ask, and I will not ask. No. Again.
Whoa, hold on. Toya has an interesting. She said take generic courses at a local technical school to keep the GPA up, and then apply for scholarships after the freshman year.
I thought about that.
That means he would go local for 1 year, get that GPA up, and then apply to go to HBCU. I thought about that for 2 years.
Yeah, we thought about that.
Wells Fargo has the Thurgood Marshall Scholarship. I'm sorry, I'm just reading. Go ahead.
Yeah, I thought about that, and maybe it's me, and I don't care what anybody else thinks, because he's got the grades and whatever. How did he wind up in a junior school? I think psychologically you got to be grown to understand the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, we understand 2 years, then you're going to go and you're going to
She said the same thing, community college and then leap.
Oof.
But Dr. Renee said you can't do that to him. Why you say that, Dr. Renee? Hey, Alicia Matthews, I'll see you. Welcome to the conversation.
He'll be like, I worked all this. And for me, too, I didn't spend
See, I think there's the truth.
No, not that I care about
anybody. For me, too.
It's what I paid for him to go to private school to go to a junior school. Are you insane?
But that's the setback to the setup. If you're saving enough, if you can't afford it, let's just say it's a viable option. Let's just say it's a viable option.
For him to go down the street to oh my God, that's a tough pill to swallow. That is tough, even for me, because he could have went to a regular high school if we gonna do that. We didn't do that. I don't know. That's a tough one. I didn't pay all that money for him to go down the street. And he would kill down the street, and it would be probably a really good thing.
Hey, Valerie Moten, I hear you. We're here. She said not enough black men go to college. And I'm here to tell you right now, I had this thought when I was driving earlier today, that we need to be doing everything in our power to send not just more black men to college, but more black children, period, to college. The strength of building up the community. And I'm black, so my child is black. My wife is black, so I just got to speak on it from this perspective. And this is not anti-white or anti-anything else. It's just, this is what it is. We need to be doing everything we can, because educated black men and women are going to be, I think, the backbone of people to help rebuild our community and strengthen our community to help protect who we are as a people long term. So it's important.
Yeah, it's a rough one. It's like you get over one hurdle, got the taxes done. Cussed them out, got the taxes done. Great. Then
you didn't have to cuss me out, by the way, to get that done. Okay, but stay focused. Go ahead, because I don't want to just don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off.
The second part was, and I'm not that wife, but when it came to the taxes, okay. Second thing was on Royce, get that essay done, making the deadlines by Christmas break. Oh my God, thank you, we did that. Now we're here. It's like, no matter what I do or we do, it's always one more hurdle. I just want it done. You know what I mean? Like, I got something back from FAFSA.
FAFSA.
I can't
FAFSA. FAFSA. Say it.
No, it's not FAFSA. It's FAF.
Yeah, FAFSA.
Shut the.
FAFSA. Is it FAFSA? FAFSA.
FAFSA.
Okay, FAFSA.
FAFSA.
You got it. FAFSA.
That, they need additional information. I'm like, I can't do this. Like, he doesn't do any of the paperwork. I'm on the phone with the accountant every day.
You do your part, I do my part. Stop saying I don't do any of the paperwork. You love saying what somebody don't do.
Because I wish you could do the paperwork, because it's so tedious and annoying, And he only called me, I need to speak to April. Why? Roy, I'll be happy.
Yeah, take it.
There you go. Talk to April.
It's for you. Oh my God.
We're almost.
Swipe to real. Okay, we're right there.
So, we're almost there. I don't know. I'm just trying to namaste, and everything's going to be okay. And I know it will be. And I'm here to help anybody with this process next year. Like, if you need my advice, whatever, because I didn't have too many people to lean on. I would say just keep your taxes done. If your kid is in 11th grade, let's start working on some, sample essays, know what they're about. Utilize your library. We stayed in the library. I made them take the ACT so many times, they probably don't even want to hear those acronyms again. They give them free at the library all year. You could take it September, October, November, practice, and they tell you your score, and they help you with the areas, tell you the areas you're weak in, so you could go, zoom in on those areas.
Damn.
Use your public library for everything. I'm telling you.
Dr. Renee said he need to apply to 10 to 20 scholarships per day.
Oh, goodbye, Renee. Goodbye.
Okay, listen. For those that ask, what is he interested in majoring in? Business and law.
Good?
Business and law. He's interested in business and law.
But he could be interested in anything that's going to get him to school. He could be an engineer. He could be a zoologist. He could be an archaeologist. He could be whatever it takes.
He could be a cartographer.
That's why I keep saying, what do you need to go? Everybody's like, what is he interested in?
He could be
what
interested in janitorial engineering for all I care if it's going to get him a scholarship.
Great in math, but, that's not his interest. But if he needs to go for a year or two in math and then switch, he can. So I don't know. I don't know enough about, the trigger words.
LaCoya said, is the military an option? No, LaCoya.
No, that's
not with this idiot we have in the office, first and foremost.
Mm-hmm. So I know the next 3 days he's going to be on it hard with the scholarships. The tutor's set to come here because that's all I got. And he's smart. They could just sit here and do them. They're going to knock out as many as they can. And
not even listen. The 3 people asking about not even as a reservist, none of that. Sharon, no, I was in the military. I understand how all of that works. No, we're not going to do that. Not an option for Royce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does that say?
45.
Oh, I know. 45 is my name.
Can't blame y'all.
So that's all I got.
I don't knock. Listen, let me be clear. I don't knock the military. I'm a vet. Prior service. Well, Marine, not prior service. Once a Marine, always a Marine. But
just not an option for Royce.
A brother Howard, yes, he's applied to Morehouse as well as Hampton. So we're going to visit Hampton, I think, next week with him.
Yeah, got accepted to Hampton this weekend. Got accepted to Morehouse and Howard months ago.
And still a couple of schools to come in. So
yeah, they haven't all come in. So that was the debate. So you know what? I might be, I can't fight everything.
Simplify, Sharon. Simplify, J. Star Phillips.
If a traditional school offered at this point, I may have to go with it and then maybe transfer 2 years in. I don't know. All I know is he needs to go. He's excited. He's very excited. HBCUs make him is making his life. This is a young man in California in a traditional private school, 90% white, that is excited and even thought about going to HBCUs. They don't visit California, for one thing, because they say there's not enough, applicants. So they don't even come to the state of California, which is horrible. Okay? So you have to do the research yourself and go back east or wherever they are and kind of introduce them to them. And all my friends that are from California that went to a HBCU changed their life because they never knew. And it was only they stumbled upon it. They don't even know about it. They don't even teach the culture out here. It's insane.
Katrika, I like your attitude. Is it Katrisa or Katrika? I like your attitude. She said, we're going to find this baby some money. You damn right. Damn right.
Yeah. So, nobody in his school, I think, a couple of the black kids, I think, applied to a couple of schools. But, you don't see the black girls trying to go to Spelman or whatever because they don't know about it. And then they they did, and especially if you're from California, you just don't get it. I'm not from California, so I get it. Back east, education is
everything.
Everything.
Well, I mean, I think that's a part of
too, but not like back east.
I think that's a part of this whole issue with rebuilding the infrastructure of black families so that we can get back to this whole idea that education. We got to put education first. Yeah, Yoshi, please feel free to inbox us any information you have. And anybody else that's watching this, if you have information on schools and scholarships or can connect us to somebody, please feel free to inbox us the information. And I know, look, I'm not able to respond to everybody here on this thread, but I think I do a pretty damn good job of responding afterwards, between tonight, tomorrow, and a couple of days. I'll go back through this.
I want to thank you for that because I don't have the time. And I'm not being bougie or whatever. My call time, I'm just saying, I'm on set 16 hours a day. I have to go to sleep tonight at 8 o'clock. My call time is 5. I got to be up at 4 a.m. to get to work, and I'm going to work 16 hours. So I don't have the luxury of texting or answering. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't have the time, So he does it. I appreciate you for doing that. Staying engaged, that means everything to me. And when I when I'm able to come up for air and maybe, answer back, I will. But if it's directed towards me, he usually tells me gives me the question and he'll translate the message back. That's basically how we've been operating.
You didn't have to tell him all that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't want people like she never answer. I know
busy.
I don't. I'm not in a cubicle. I am literally on set with cameras, light, action. If my phone buzz, I'm sweating bullets because you always on set. And you hear that one person, grip or camera person, that forgot to turn off their phone. Ooh, I swear when that happened, everybody's like looking for their phone.
People talking about finding him some money. So let's.
I know. I'm just telling them why I can't. So and I don't look at my phone. So just know that.
That's a Black College tour. I knew that was the way you loved it. Yeah, thank you, Kelly Dawn. This is an important topic. Regina, I am a veteran. Yes, I am, of the United States Marine Corps, Desert Shield, Desert Storm, served in 2. I don't need to get all it, but yes, I'm a veteran. Can't you tell?
Yeah, and she doesn't know we are in the process of trying to get all that information right now.
Yes, all of that will get squared away as well.
But, it's coming.
Anything else you want to say?
Oh, I thought you was looking at a question.
Nope.
Okay.
Move your hands. Move your big fingers. Oh, Lord. The GI Bill is not an option.
Why?
Just because it's not. He didn't serve. It's what your veterans' benefits are. So, no, that's not how that works. I live in Cali, Regina. Yes, we live in Cali. What time is it?
I don't know. I don't have my phone. Aren't you proud?
For a change. Yes, I am. I'm very proud of you.
Okay, I don't have my phone. Yeah, so that's all I think about every day. What's the next step? I guess,
Next step is we got to go jump back on these sites and get these letters written.
Yeah, you got to help them the next 3 days while we're here.
The GI Bill is transferable. My former career counselor let me know if you need help getting records from the service. Yoshi, we're going to be talking a lot. Please inbox me. Oh, 552. Thank you, Dr. Renee. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Sidra. Shatima, thank you.
Can Yoshi call you tomorrow or tonight?
Yoshi can inbox me and we can get on a call.
Please, Yoshi, and thank you.
Yes, we're grateful for all of the support we can get.
You didn't know it was transferable.
You got to double check that, but if it is, then that means everything. See, only the post, look at it, corrected it already. The post 9/11 bill is transferable. So I don't qualify for that.
Yeah, post 9/11.
Post means after 9/11.
After 9, you were out by then. Okay, calm down. When did you get out?
Okay, I'm not going to have this conversation with you. Thank you, Yoshi.
Okay. I don't know. Brandon
we will, okay, why don't we just say this? We will look into any and all facets of the veterans GI Bill and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Kelly, don't be laughing at him. He's crazy.
We will look into all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Because everybody's saying the same thing. Your VA benefits, your this, your that. We will look into it and double check it.
Yoshi is going in. No, it's not.
She said she just retired. We just retired last month. Yvette said her son just graduated in June. Long road and hard. Yep, we know what it is, but we gonna make it through it. God dang it.
The scholarship money too. You better get that link.
I'm gonna go through the thread and pull it all.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, Kaz. We're gonna jump on this UNCF thing tonight.
Yep. And we gotta do better as a people, me included. I gotta do better. I got to do better. I don't want no kid to ever not be able to go to school. Oh my gosh.
It should be a right. It should be a right.
We gotta do a fund. We gotta figure it out.
You know what? I might have to go do a college tour, come to your city and do a comedy show in your office. If you need a host for something, and take donations so we can get this college paid for. Jessica B., check out my book, How to Pay for College When You're Broke.
Ooh, really?
Dr. Renee says she liked that After I Do t-shirt. That's the black one, just so y'all know what it is.
What's
How to Pay for College When You're Broke.
Is it on Amazon?
Ooh, Dolly said Oprah has a Morehouse scholarship. I remember that. I forgot about it, but I'm glad you reminded me, Dolly. Oprah has a scholarship for Morehouse College.
Really?
Yeah. You can call her. Can you call Oprah?
Okay, yeah, let me get my phone.
Yeah.
Sharon said there are scholarships, no need for a tour.
Okay.
I would rather you do that than a GoFundMe to get your friends to come do a show. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Whatever proceeds, we're not even gonna ask for a dollar amount. Y'all just come donate whatever you
Kelly,
can.
that's a good suggestion. Look, we got 63,000 people following us on our After I Do platform.
Mm-hmm.
How many T-shirts do we need to sell in order to raise enough money to pay for this dude's school? We might have to just do it through the T-shirts.
Mm-hmm. There have to be $100.
Collegegirl.com. Jessica B, I got it. I'm gonna check that out as soon as I pull back up to my computer.
What does that mean?
This is a site. That's her site. Collegegirl.com.
Okay. $100 a T-shirt.
No, what do you mean $100 a T-shirt? The T-shirts is normal price, like $30.
Well, I'm just saying they're really giving a donation. We're sending because that'll make it easier and less T-shirts. You do 25 a T-shirt, that's gonna take forever.
Michelle Little, I cannot tell you how correct you are. It's a horrible feeling for a parent to have a child that's worked so hard for this and not be able to make it happen for them. That's basically this. They can sell T-shirts. More T-shirts. I think it's gonna have to be.
Oh, Yoshi is in New Brunswick. You in Jersey, girl? He'll be there.
The Stress Factory is in New Brunswick. I got it. I might have to do two things: T-shirts and get my ass back out on the road doing stand-up comedy and just ask for donations.
And
do free shows and ask my friends to pop up and support and do.
And he got some.
You know what? Okay, we got some work to do.
Yep.
I think one is going to be T-shirts, but I think on top of the T-shirts is going to be, it might be either free comedy shows or set a price and have people make a donation to Royce's thing, tell a story at the end. Okay, we got a plan. We got to go to work. One, we got to get on these sites. We got to look at collegegirl.com. We got to look at her book, How to Pay for College When You Black and Broke.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
She didn't say black and broke.
Yeah.
She just said
Can
broke.
you strip? I saw you dancing the other day. You think we can get you some work in a strip club?
You're the only one that's going to pay for it.
You right about that. You're right about that.
I'm drained. My energy, I'm the one that tries to put all the ducks in a row as the wife, all the bills, all the meetings and whatever. And I can't, this peg is not going in. Like, I need this last peg or, I don't want to be stressed, I just don't want to. But I think we'll figure it out.
Precious said no free comedy. She said no free comedy. She said charge and sell the T-shirts. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start setting up some shows. Get back out on the road, and I'm gonna have T-shirts that say basically help Royce go to school. We're gonna come up with a campaign for Royce, and we're gonna get this done. All right, we got some work to do. We love y'all. April has to get up at 5 a.m., so I got to put her in bed.
I got to be up at 4.
Right, I mean, you got to be to work at 5.
At 5, so don't say.
What did I just say?
You said April has to be up at 5.
Okay,
you're trying to make me late for work.
You are okay.
I've been telling them all day, babe, what time I got to go to work?
I'm going to go through this entire thing. I'm going to respond to everybody.
Yes, he will.
If you have questions for us, you can always inbox us, and we'll get back to you. We love y'all. We appreciate all of the information. Dr. Renee, the T-shirts aren't ready yet. We'll do another After I Do T-shirt campaign, but we also going to come out.
T-shirts too.
We also going to come up with a campaign for Royce's education with a T-shirt, so people know specifically. Oh, I got it. God dang it. We will come up with a T-shirt specifically for Royce's education called Send Royce to School. We'll sell the T-shirts, and when I come to your city, like each city will put the T-shirts on. As soon as like 100 or 200 people buy the T-shirt, that will be your ticket to the show.
Huh? I'm so confused. Okay.
Your T-shirt purchase will be your ticket to the show.
Oh, I see.
So we'll put, like, let's say we're going to do the show in New York. As soon as 300 people buy their shirts, the shirts are probably going to be $35, $40. T-shirts sold out, coming to it that way. That's your ticket. It's already paid for. Boom.
Just think of some other. Just have 3 different scenarios and we'll pick
Nope,
the best
this
one.
is the one. This is going to be the one to go.
See,
we
he's
got
a
it.
bully.
I'm not a bully. Except at night.
Yeah, this is it. This is how it's gonna go.
Doesn't that make sense, guys? Y'all
Or
tell me.
You can
Look,
take
everybody
the
saying,
t-shirts.
if y'all love it, throw up the hearts. If y'all think the way to
just
go
confused.
is to do the comedy tour,
right?
But make the T-shirt purchase your ticket. So the T-shirt may be $40 or $50, it may be $35. But once you purchase your T-shirt,
I know. But what if you get like 50 T-shirts for a city that holds 200 seats? How are you going to still do that show? And
no,
you only
it's
sold
all
50?
People understand what the campaign is, then they know to buy their shirt. That's what's driving it.
Okay, I'm gonna let you do that. I don't do comedy.
Apparently, you don't. All right. We got some work to do, and we got to go. We love y'all. Thanks for buy a ticket, get a free T-shirt. It's the same, Nikedra. That's the concept. Exactly. Buy a ticket, get a free T-shirt.
But we shouldn't send the T-shirts. You should bring the T-shirts to the show, so when you could just hand them out as they get there, because it's cheaper to take the one.
We can do both. I'm gonna mix the two. You can buy your T-shirt in advance to support it, or you can buy a ticket and buy a T-shirt. The T-shirt gonna be $100 after the show if you don't get it in advance. They're gonna be $40 in advance, and they're gonna be $100 if you buy it after the show.
Where you doing the shows?
We're gonna pick the venues and based on the cities. I got that. I know all of the clubs in the country.
Okay.
That's what I do. All right, we gotta go. Joey, come say bye to the After I Do family.
Say hi to Shaw.
Hi, Shaw. How you guys doing? Bye, everyone.
You said hi earlier. I said say bye.
Bye, world. Bye, family.
All right, we love y'all. Give them a kiss. Throw up the hearts.
Wow, throw up the heart.
Y'all throw up the hearts. We gotta go.
Thank
it's
you
dinner
so
time.
much, guys. I'm a little
Overwhelmed.
Got to get this baby to school. But I love you guys. Great information. Thank you.
All right.
And you need to call Derek Fox.
Peace.